Hey everybody, I'm going to explain my life dealing with keratoconus. This is how I'm gonna split the video up. I'm gonna explain, background information, then I did the cross-linking procedure, and then my life after that. So either 2 to 3 videos. I'll think about it. But let me start off. I have keratoconus in my right eye, right here, and the way I've been just dealing with it all my life without really caring too much about it is right now my right eye I can't see out of it. It's very blurry, and my body just got so accustomed to it where I just pretty much ignored it. Lived my life normally, drove normally, did everything fine. Then I went to the gun range with one of my friends, and I was trying to shoot his rifle, and I couldn't line up the sights right. I'm a righty, and his rifle is pretty powerful where if you try to shoot a lefty, especially a first time shooter, it's gonna hurt pretty much like hell. So after a while, it's starting to bother me. Whenever I see lights, it always bothered me, whether I was driving at night or just in general. It was always bothering me. So I'm like, you know what? I'll tell my mom about it. Right now I'm 21, and she made an appointment for me to go get my eyes checked out. So we went to this place and we got my eyes checked out. They couldn't get a reading out of my right eye, but they could out of my left eye. So they had no idea what it was. So they referred us to another location, a specialist pretty much. So I went there, 8 in the morning, dead tired, and the doctor checked my eye, did the scans, all the testing, and later on he told me that I have keratoconus. I've never heard of that in my life. I've never wore contacts in my life. Never wore glasses in my life. He told me it was just the shape of the shape of my cornea. It's weird, kind of like a little loop in the front. So it's more of an oval type of shape, like in the front. So he said that there's a few things we can do. One is a procedure called cross-linking, which I'll explain that later on. Or if it's pretty severe, they do a corneal transplant. Well, when he's explaining corneal transplant where they take out my cornea and replace it, it's not the most appealing thing you want to hear in the morning. So pretty much almost fainted because of that, because it was just so overwhelming, so much stuff being thrown at you. You weren't expecting like that. We're young. We think that we're immortal, that nothing will ever hurt us, whatever. Well, that's wrong. So they referred us to their other location so I can get fitted for a contact. Well, that contact is not a regular soft contact. You can't just go to any store, or Walgreens, Walmart, and just go buy one. The contact that they were fitting me for was an RGP, which is a rigid gas permeable contact, which is also known as a hard contact. So the other doctor, which is a wonderful lady, she helped me out. She explained a lot of things to me, and it made me feel more comfortable. So she explained to me something about getting cross-linking done. It's not FDA approved, but it's recommended for keratoconus patients. I don't know what you'd call us. But oh yeah, I don't know if you've noticed that I've been my eyes will be twitching, which I'll explain that in video number 2. So she gave us a recommended doctor that does cross-linking. I think she said there's only 2 in the Chicagoland area, and there's one all the way up north in Illinois, and there's one in Chicago. Well, I live more closer to Chicago, which is roughly 45 minutes to an hour from me. So we took that chance, and I'll explain that in the next video. So I'm just gonna cut it off right now.